Yeah, so I have started the recording. Can you see the screen? Wait, huh? I'm sharing. Mm-mm-mm. So, can you see the screen now?
1 minute. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I have to start with Python, right? So, first
Yeah.
topic of R was. So, let me open the syllabus first. So, we will be working according to this syllabus that I have sent you. Let me just open it. So, this is the syllabus, right? In the there are approximate like 40 topics. Some of them are important for your machine for your data science, and some are less important. Okay, so we'll be
Okay.
giving some more time on the topic that are more important, like your database connection. Okay, so in database connection you basically connect your database so that you can get the data from your database.
EDA will be involved in this, huh?
EDA?
EDA.
No,
Yeah.
actually EDA is your data science concept. That is your exploratory data
Okay. Okay.
analysis. That requires
Okay.
your NumPy, pandas. Means like more in-depth knowledge of that.
Okay.
So since this is your Python classes, so it will be like moreover the things that are involved with Python, like web scraping, like how you collect the data. All right. So if you want to collect the data from, suppose say, YouTube comments, right?
Huh?
So how can you collect the data, like the commenter's name, like how many likes in that comment basically, and
Okay.
then using that data basically, then we perform the EDA thing and the machine learning model to do things like sentiment analysis, like is that
Okay.
comment good or not. But
Okay.
we use just like Python to extract or scrap the data, right? So you'll be seeing all the
Okay.
things like crawlers and how the web scraping works, the modules like your beautiful soup, right?
Okay.
And so and like topics important like lambda functions, right? Like one hand functions we call them, right? And also some nested dictionaries, dictionary comprehensions, and your string methods, right? So basically in today's session we will be starting with your not about Python, because this will be like your theoretical concept. So we'll be starting from your print statement, input statement, and different ways to do it. Okay, so if you would have uh, uh,
If I want to study EDA, I
mhm.
should complete Python,
Yes, yes,
NumPy,
yes, yes, at least you have to
Pandas, then EDA.
exactly, because in EDA you plot graphs, like your whole
Yeah.
majority time you have to plot graphs. So
Yeah.
and for plotting graphs, like libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn are
Yeah.
useful, and that can be only useful that once you do the Matplot and NumPy.
Okay.
Basic
How much
before,
days it may take? Like Python plus NumPy plus Pandas?
like your NumPy and Pandas will take extra 2 week, 1 week for each. Like if you want to like just get
14
means
hours. Okay.
if you give like 1 hour per day.
Per day.
Like if you give more hour, then it will be completed in 2 to 3 hours if you give your own time from your own side, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
it's completely
Like
dependent on
morning,
you.
like normally in the daytime I will be free, but sometimes in the office there will be more people, so I can't attend. There will be no
Yeah.
like empty
So
slots.
whenever you give the timing, no, please try to make it the confirm timing, because actually what I do is
Oh, I
basically I
understood.
make changes on my schedule, right, according to the class timing.
Today, like I
So
thought about to attend at 2 or 3. When I called, suddenly like some people came and again they took session in that room, so I went out of that.
yeah, yeah, I got it. So again, then I made some changes. Then I thought that I could take the class. Then I informed you.
Okay, okay,
So
sir. Got
according, yeah. So no problem about that. So just from the next time, no, do give the confirm timing, right? Okay. So
okay.
so in Python, you might have seen some ways to print the statement, right? So you would have seen like a simple statement like print and in that print you do like separate you separate the string with comma and you use the variable, right? But there are some other ways also. Okay, so to
I didn't get you. Can you repeat?
so in normally what happen if you want to print in your some statement like hello world, and you want
Hmm.
to write some additional variable to it, right? So what you do is most of the time you write something like this, right? This is your variable, and you will separate this with a comma and write the give the variable name, right? And once you do it, it will display you the hello 490, right? So but there are some different ways also of doing this, right? And I will be going little bit faster, so whenever you feel like you
So
are
the output
confusing,
like
so this is your output.
okay,
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 so I will be going a little bit faster because there are a lot many concepts to deal with in this class. So I will be going a little bit faster, so if you get any confusion or doubt, please let me know. Okay,
okay.
so like first of all a technique comes is your dot format. So you can use your dot format to print the to do the same function. You can use this f string, right, to do the same functions. And or you
What
can,
is a string?
yeah, I will be explaining you, right? So yeah, you might ask the question like this. Okay, so I'll be expecting you something like to be known from you, but if you are not aware of that,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
you may say that. Okay, so this is
Okay.
the normal thing, like conventionally we use this, right, this code to print
There
some,
is item, cost dollar is price.
right? This is clear to you, like the item came from here and the price came from here.
But normally I know like how means
Hmm?
like you did know here.
Here, where?
1 minute,
Here,
I will say, 1 minute, 1 minute,
here, yeah.
1 minute. I sent in WhatsApp. Can you see?
Yes,
A
just
equal to 256. The value of A is colon double quote complete
wait,
skill
wait a
like
second,
this.
huh? Wait a second, just yeah, because that
Yes.
is yes.
This
So
type I
here,
know. This one I don't know.
yes.
What is
So this is the form, right? This is only what I did here. This here you write string. You separate this with a comma,
This I understood. Yeah, at
right?
least.
And this is also the same, right? Here you are doing the string. So you gave me this, right? So here you are writing this print, and here you are writing the string inside this string, this value. This is your string, and you are separating with this with comma, and then you are writing your variable
Just
name.
like
Variable name is not in
yeah.
your string, right? So this is also a similar thing. Here you are writing just the string, separating them with
But I can
commas.
write to string and
Yes, you
whatever
can do
they are
that.
referred
Yes,
to.
yes, yes, yes. So but just remember, whenever you are using your variable should not be enclosed in this quotes.
Double quote.
Okay,
Okay.
and it should be separated with commas, right? Your
Okay.
string and your variable should be separated with commas. Okay, so this is your basic or your simple way of doing it. Okay, this is your basic way.
Okay.
Okay, so but there are some advanced way also,
Okay.
like using your format dot format, or using your f string. Okay, so these are basically what you do in dot format. You have to use this curly braces, right? These brackets. Okay, inside this bracket, suppose now you don't have to separate them with the commas. Okay, now you can just use them, like your dot formatted little bit complex inside this dot format, and you give inside your bracket your variable name. Okay, So this pi underscore value is your variable name here. Are you getting it?
No.
So you are using this dot format. Okay, see this was your string.
In code, how you written that
Wait,
bracket, the
I will
colon
explain.
dot?
I will explain. Okay, so see, you are using writing your string, and after your string you are using this dot format. Okay, and inside this dot format you are passing a variable. This much clear?
Okay,
This
okay.
is your variable,
Yeah,
pi underscore variable.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
this value will be replaced by your this value, this curly braces. Okay, and now
Okay,
what
okay.
is this thing? Okay, so if you don't write this, it will work fine. If I write, it should work fine if I do this. uh, right, the value of pi is this. Okay, so this value will be replaced by your whatever the variable you have passed here, right? But if you use this thing like colon, and after that colon you use this dot, and after that you give a number, right? If I give 2, I can give it 3, I can give it 4. Okay, so I'm saying that just split this value. This is the float. Okay, two decimal points, like just split this float value up to 2 decimal places. Like it will give me only 3.14 in output. Like earlier it
Okay.
was giving this complete
Yeah, approximate
output,
value. Okay.
so it will give the approximate value up to 2 decimal places. Okay, if I run
Okay.
this code now, so this is the short way of doing it. Okay, so now you see in the output you are getting 3.14. So it
This is called dot format type. Okay.
exactly right. So now if I do it 3, so it will do approximation till 3 decimal
One
places.
four one two.
Okay, you see it is approximating. It was earlier 1415, right?
Yeah.
1 5, so it approximated to 1 point sorry 3.1442, right?
Yeah.
So this is one way, like your dot format. And the another way is your f string. Like it is the most simple way, I think. Like I try to use this way. Okay, so just you have to write f at the starting. Okay, just write f as the starting, and then use your curly braces, right? And inside the curly braces you just write your variable name. Now you don't have to just now you don't have to close the bracket and write commas again and again. You can just write your simple string and just use the your curly braces, and inside that curly braces you can write your variables. Is that does that make sense?
Yeah. The
Hmm?
what will be the output if you run it?
So the output
That
will
line.
be this line.
Huh. Like
This
F
will be
string line.
your,
Yeah.
yeah. So it will be your item will be replaced with your
Book.
book.
Okay.
Cost will be replaced with your,
Yes.
so the price will be approximate up to which value? This two
To
decimal
19.4645.
4 6 4 5 exactly, right? So if I run this, you can see the 19.45 item is replaced with book, because we are using curly braces, right? Remember this.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this can be your way of using like print, how you do print. Okay, so if someone use this in their code, don't get confused. Okay,
Yeah.
so after this we have our arguments, right? Like in format we are passing different variables, remember?
Yeah.
So here there earlier we were giving that the pi underscore value, right? Like the variable name. Okay, now here what we are doing is, here we are giving two variables, like one we are giving name, another we are giving age. Okay, and now these value will be taken in taken inside this braces, right? Curly braces,
Okay. Huh.
and these value will be exactly as given earlier. Like name is given first, so the first curly braces will be replaced with your name. Like age will be given at the second place, so the second braces will be replaced with your age. So this is known as your positional argument.
If it is just my name is curly brackets dot format of name, only name will be replaced.
Yes, like the first you have passed the name, the first curly braces will be replaced with your name, right?
If I written like my name is curly bracket dot format age,
Dot format age here.
delete after and from and you delete all up to that double quote.
Okay, so you do one thing. You try this thing no on your
Okay,
own. If you get confusion,
okay, okay.
so we may discuss them because for
Okay.
this class no we have to deal with
Yeah,
a
sure.
whole lot many things.
Okay.
Okay, so it
Okay.
will
I
waste
just
the time.
asked like,
Yes.
where is that step? My name is curly brackets. That's it.
Yes. So
After that,
okay,
delete,
okay,
then
okay,
dot
okay, okay,
format age.
okay,
What will
okay,
be filled
okay.
in that?
Okay, this.
Format age. That's it.
So age will be filled here. Simple. My name is
Okay.
25.
Whatever we give in
Exactly,
format, that
exactly,
will be given.
exactly.
Okay.
So your
Okay.
computer is dumb, basically. Your computers are
Okay.
basically the dumbest machine ever. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever you give
Yeah.
it, it take is it as it is, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So it don't know what the name is or what the age
Yeah.
is. Okay, so it
Yeah.
will take it as it
Yeah.
is, right? So another is your indexed placeholder, right? So suppose say you give the age at first and name at second last inside this format,
Okay.
right? But what if you want to use name first and age after that, right? Like if you want to say since you have used age earlier, right? Age here you are using name first. Your name was coming first.
Yeah.
Your name was coming first,
Yeah.
right? So what if you want to use name at last, or here you want to use name at first? So you can use their index values, index
Okay.
placeholders, right? Like you can give here the indexes like 0. 0
Okay.
is the
Okay.
first element, right? Remember?
So it will take zeroth index like age there,
Yes,
first index one. Means in
yes,
format it will count first as zeroth index,
ex-
second as one, like that it will be.
exactly, right? If I run this, you may see that John,
Sage.
like this is replaced with the second element here, like the name was the second element, right? So starting
One
with
more thing in
yes,
Jupyter, like if we declare, like if we assign that name age at one cell, it will carry over with other cell also.
yes, here also it does the same thing.
Yeah.
But see, the
Like it is different
name is
cell, but
coming
it
from
is
here.
getting from other cell. Huh.
Name is coming from here. Age is also coming
Yeah,
from
yeah.
here. The same,
Yeah.
they work like same.
Okay.
Okay. So another is your named placeholder. So what is
Huh.
in your named placeholder is basically you assign the name to it, right?
Okay.
Like you may say a is equals to this, and this a will be used inside your curly braces. Like here, suppose say you want to use a name here, name at the first. You will say n is equals to name, and now wherever you will be using this n, the value of n which was your name will be replaced with your this brackets. Okay, so then my name is this n. What is this n? N is equals to your name.
Okay.
So name
Okay.
was your
Okay.
John. So my
What is
name is
that
John.
A and N is called? Just variable, huh? Inside format, what we written.
This where which thing?
Inside dot, after dot format.
Yeah. So these are your parameters, right?
Okay, you given age as A and name as N. What is A and N? Just names
A and
given to them.
A and N are your named placeholders.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that you also have a formatting specifier, like your the thing that we have used earlier, right? This thing, like we
Yeah.
can format the values. Like you are having this value, now you can format this value, like using
Okay.
this thing. Like you have colon, after the colon you use dot and dot. After that you give a number. That number will be your exactly how much, how up to how decimal places your number will be approximated. Okay,
Okay.
so it will be stored inside your formatted underscore pi and it will be displayed to you. Okay, so now suppose say what if you want to align your text,
Okay.
right? Like you gave stored a value hello in here,
Hmm.
and you created a new string here. Okay, in the string you are passing three parameters like hello, center, this is right. Okay.
Hello is not a.
Hello is a variable. Inside the variable,
Okay.
this is the string.
Okay.
Hello world. Okay.
You
So
can
hello
pass
world will.
variable also. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. Like here we were doing these were variables. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So these variables will be coming here, and this will be storing inside this message. Okay. And now what you can do is inside that brackets. Now you can assign your alignment and width
Hi.
just for displaying.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. So you see here it is here we are specifying greater than 20, and in center we are on 15, and here we are having lesser than 50. You see this is space on this is greater, like this is 20, right? 20 pixels. I think pixels, not sure, but this is pixels, right?
What is pixels? Here also we use as
uh,
pixels.
Not sure, but I think or I think 20 space, not 20 spaces, these will not be 20 spaces. So basically we are giving the alignment here, right? So I'm
Okay.
so you may do it on your research on your own, like you may copy this code and you may
Okay,
ask it
okay.
on ChatGPT. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what basically this value is. Okay.
Yeah.
So now this is how you can align your text, like align this value on center, right, or left. Okay.
Okay.
Any doubt till here, like in this alignment or formatting? Once you can
Hmm.
see this. Okay. Okay, one thing I can do is I can share you this notebook. Okay, you can open this on your
Yeah.
laptop as well.
After the class, you can open.
Okay, okay. After the class you can do it. Okay. So yes, so here we were on f string. Okay, so how do you use f string now? So f string you basically use before writing your creating your string, you write f before, right?
Yeah.
And now wherever you want to use any variable, you will just use this curly braces and write the variable name. Before, if I don't use the curly braces, if I write a name, it will be taken as it is.
Okay.
It will be displayed as it is, right? But to tell computer that this name is a variable, I have to put this inside curly braces. Now
Okay.
it will
Yeah.
take this
Okay. Okay.
value as a variable. Okay.
Variable.
Now all the values that are inside these brackets will be considered as a taken as a variable. Okay. So now
Okay.
here I'm taking my name is this variable name. What was name? A name was earlier I think John. So if we print this, the name was John, and the this age is replaced with the age 25. Okay. So similarly you can use so now this is just a example of very short code. Okay. So you may go through it. I think it would be easy for you, like fruits is a list. Okay. Count, here we are counting the variable count, assigning the count as 0, initializing the variable for counting. This will be used for our counting purpose. Okay. Now here what we are doing, here we are basically iterating through all the elements of this fruits. Like for every fruit, like for first fruit we will be doing this process, for second fruit we will be doing this process. Okay. So now what we are doing is, here we are finding the length of this fruit basically, which was our apple, right? We will be doing this more in depth when we will be doing the for loop. Just now here for demonstrating you this line, right? F string here we are using, and this will be do you see this, before writing the string we are using f, that means
Yeah.
this is your f string. Okay. And now here we
Yeah.
are using this curly braces, and inside this curly braces we are giving the variable name. Okay. So this was our variable. So in this format we can use our f string, like on a real world
Okay.
scenario or wherever you are working with on your code with python. So in this way you can
Okay.
use your f string. Similarly here, right? So basically it will count the length of your fruit, and if the length is divided by 2, like on a even number, so you will say the length of fruit is even, right? As you will say the length of even is odd. And now here is your backslash n. It is basically you Can you tell what is basically the use of it, just to
Like
jump to a
next
next
line
line?
something.
Yes, next line. Okay. So this backslash n will be your, as the, it is the your escape sequence character. Okay.
Flash and okay.
Yeah. So it will be displaying you this. Okay. So the same way of doing this. So you are familiar with this way, right? Before this class,
Mm.
this and then comma and then your
Yeah.
variable name.
Mm.
But in today's
Yeah.
class we learned this, you can use write this exactly same statement in this way also. Okay.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
F this keyword, and inside that you can write your string, and after that you can use curly braces, and inside that curly braces your variable will be. Okay. And now this is you can use your f string for your shorthand code functions. Okay. Suppose say you want to perform some calculations, like you want to multiply the values, right? You want to find the area,
Mm.
like for finding the area you want to multiply the length into width. Okay. And now you are displaying
Mm.
that the area is, and here you are performing the calculations. So inside this curly
I can
braces,
write there inside bracket area underscore b. Yeah?
yes, so that will be a simple way, like that will be a direct straightforward way, right? The value was stored here, and now here we are just using
Yes.
it. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Right, 50. But we can also do this thing. This is more interesting, because here we are actually performing the computation. The length will be replaced with 5 and width will be replaced with 10, and we are
Yeah.
multiplying here itself. If you run this, you will see that here you will get the output of this. Okay. So you can use it for your expressions and statements as well, like similarly as we have done multiplication here, you can do addition here, like the values will be replaced as it is. Okay. Like x will be replaced with this, y will be replaced with this, and your something will be done here, like the output will be this. Okay. Any confusion, doubt, question?
No.
Okay. So if any you have any doubt, you may raise your hand also on the Google this, I'll be seeing it. Okay. And also, yes, so also you can do it like for executing this, like this operation, like here you are using this, you can see this thing, like here we are using this. We can't since this plus is your string, you can't display this plus and your equals to directly onto your output, right? If you do this a plus b, it will calculate it. Okay. It will not display you this plus. So to use this plus on your output, right? Can you hear, can you
I can hear
understand?
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not getting.
So you see, if suppose
Inside
yeah,
double quote,
yeah, yeah,
what you are
yeah,
writing?
yeah. One thing, tell me one thing. Suppose if you want to display this plus on your output, how you can do that? Basically, you would be using these codes, right? Then you can use this. You can't. Can you use this and display output on your
Mm-hmm.
on your? You
Like I
cannot,
can
right?
say
Hmm.
uh, the a plus b is
Hmm. You could be saying this
result.
a plus b, right? So suppose
With the brackets, I can write
uh,
that flower brackets to each a and b, and like by using f string means like that.
uh, so you can do that thing, right? But for displaying this plus, you have to basically write this on a string, right?
Equal to why you written there?
This thing just for displaying these, this character and this character is just for displaying here. This
Like
is
before to this, you written just name as name and age as age.
mhm.
Individual, why you given this brackets in this F
So
double
see,
quote
see
A?
this first a, this was replaced with, on our output this will be replaced with
5.
5. So you see this is replaced with 5. This b will be replaced with
Okay, okay. 5 and 10 equal to 15. Okay, okay.
yes, right?
Like they will.
So if
Okay.
normally you write, you would have written it like this. Uh,
Like for name and age also you can give brackets. No, what will happen then if you give it
here
to before this?
before this, this only here I think. Here
Means name for left side name.
this.
Print F double quote
Okay, this
name you written. No,
this.
for that
So
if you
it will
give
not
bracket,
work
what will
because
happen?
this n is capital, right? It will say that variable is not defined. Name is not defined
Can
because
you
this
show?
n is capital. Name is not defined
Yeah,
because it is taking this name as a
yeah,
variable,
yeah.
but
Okay.
this variable is actually not defined. That's why it will give you
Okay, you put
error.
brackets.
Okay,
Okay.
so yes, so you're familiar with this, like you can see the type using your type function, right?
Yeah,
Whether it is
type,
string
data
or
type.
integer or whatever. Okay, and the same thing, this to more to
What is
clarify
the
it more.
type? Type is a string. Here. A is 5, no?
Yes, like if I give the type here,
5 is stored in integer. Okay.
like whatever you give as a input, it will be a string because we are using here input statement, right? Even if I use this numbers, it will be converted
Can you
into a
say about can you say about this input?
can I
Elaborate about this input
this
keyword. What
input.
is that? What is
Okay, I
input keyword or
think
function?
we are doing this. So we will be using this. The input is your function, right? It is your
Okay.
already written code. In this parameters, here you can pass your uh, string that will be displayed while you're taking input, and inside this input, you can pass the variables basically
When we use this input function.
whenever you want to take the user defined user defined
In,
values,
okay.
like you want
And
to
if
take the
we take input,
variables dynamically,
okay, it
right?
will be stored in string. Okay.
So you can change the value according to your use case. Okay,
Yeah.
suppose I give this value, so it is integer because this input statement takes only integer, means but it will
Okay.
take any value but it will convert it as an integer. Okay,
Okay.
so
String. Okay.
yeah, so sorry, string, yes. So here also you can see that here we are taking a as input and then we are converting it into an integer,
Okay.
and similarly for b we are taking it as a input and then we are converting it into a string.
Directly we can't write int.
Directly, wait, huh? Where?
Always
Hmm?
string is converted into integer. No, direct in the form of integer we can't write.
Hmm. Always integer is converted into string. You said opposite.
No, no, no. String is converted into integer. No, like if you want to give the inputs in integer,
Hmm. So
we
integer.
will write that input function. Then we will convert that input function which is in string into integer.
Hmm.
Ah.
Now the
Instead of like converting string into integer, directly in integer we can't give that
so,
statements or
yes.
like
So
is
that
there
was
any
only I
functions
was.
of
So that
default?
was only I was saying that. You see here we are giving the values as integer. Like I am giving 4. 4
Hmm.
is your integer.
Hmm.
But
Huh.
if I enter
But
this,
input function is used, no? So it is string.
yes, yes. So there is only input function only to take the value from user.
Okay, okay. Only
Only input
input
function.
function. Okay,
Or
okay.
there is
Then
another
always it
function.
will be in
Hmm.
string form. Then we based on like our usage. Like if we want to convert into
Hmm.
integer list or tuple, then we will convert from string to other.
Exactly. Then you will convert it according to your use case, as
Okay.
I said. Okay. So here in this scenario, we are taking two input like a and b. We want them integer, so we are converting them into integer. Okay. So now, as before, we are writing this statement f.
Hmm.
Okay, and here this value will be replaced with your user value. This value
Okay.
will be replaced with your user value again b, and here your computation will be replaced like a plus b. Okay, and your result will be string of this. So you can just see this value and you will get a result. Are you aware with the concept of concatenation?
Not in Python.
Okay, 5 and 6. Okay, so this is your output. Okay, earlier we were
You
taking the
always use this F format.
yes,
What you said, dot.
yes, like most of the time because it is easy to
But I'm
uh,
not used to that. I should learn.
like because see if you want to do the same thing in normal way, how would you would be doing? Can you please tell me? I would be writing it. If you want to display suppose this value, how you would be doing it? Because it is see
What was the other line?
shorter this thing, this you want as an output.
5 plus 6 equal to 11, no? Okay. 5 plus 6 equal to 11.
Just may take your time, you
I
may
don't
write
know.
on your notebook.
Wait. In the format of 5 plus 6 equal to 11, then I should use this concept only. I don't know that concept.
Okay, so the other concept will be like the as you do it earlier. Okay, you could be doing this a. Okay, right, sorry, you would be doing this variable, this was a was variable a, you will separate with this comma this thing right here that you use this
The form of 5 plus 6 equal to 11, how?
like this, like this was your string and this was your variable, right? I will use the same concept, this a is your variable and this plus is your string, so I will use this plus, right? But
Okay.
here you will see a certain difference will come. I will tell you how you can solve that. Then you will use this b because this b was your variable. Okay,
Okay.
now again you will use your string because your equals to is your string. Now again your b plus a plus b is your variable, so you will use comma and outside your brackets you will write b a plus b. Okay, so it will display you some values, but it will be little bit different from it. Now here we will be using a concept of concatenation. Like if I will print you display you this value, suppose I give 4 and 6, it is giving you 4 plus 6, right? This value,
Yeah.
print 4 plus 6, right? So this you can do this way. Okay, now another way of doing is like you can, now we will use a concept of concatenation here.
Okay.
Remember one thing, this concatenation thing works with only with your strings.
Okay.
Okay,
Just appending, no concatenation.
yes, exactly, right, appending.
Okay.
Okay, like appending for your strings, it will work for your string only. If you will try to do with integer, it will not work. Like suppose say if I do this value a is equals to 4, b is equals to 6, what will be the value for a plus b?
4 A plus B error.
No, this is your concatenation.
4 6 7.
This is your concatenation because what is the data type of your for a,
String.
what is the data type of your b?
String.
Both are the string, and then you can use your plus symbol, it will give you
Okay.
46 appending.
Okay.
Okay, so here also we can do this the same thing. Like here you are seeing that this was a integer, right? Now since for it was integer, we cannot simply write replace this comma with plus. If I will do this plus, replace this comma with plus, remember in concatenation we were using this plus symbol here.
Yeah.
In concatenation we are using this plus symbol.
Mm.
So if I
Yeah.
want to concatenate this, if I remove this comma and I write this plus, and if I try to see the output, it will give me error now. Why? Can you tell me why it
What
will
you
give?
did there? What you
I
did there?
Yeah, I replaced the comma with plus. Why I replaced
Comma.
with plus? Because
How
be,
was it before? Just with comma.
yes, it was just with before it was just with commas.
In comma you replace with plus symbol. Huh?
Yes,
Okay.
earlier it was this. Okay, now I made
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Okay, so now can you tell me? I will get error. Why? I just told you.
1 minute.
Hmm. Take your time. Think.
Just comma. I don't know. Like
Okay,
it is
so it is
some ways
simple.
having like 5 plus 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 6.
Yeah.
I
So
don't.
see here. Remember why? So if I run this, it gave me error. It said unsupported operand type for integer. You remember this a
Which
was integer.
before also A was integer.
So I was saying that if you have heard me properly, that a was that concatenation, this plus thing
I know concatenation only
work
takes place between strings.
exactly. So concatenation take place between strings only. Any
Here
confusion?
both side there are integers only. No, A is integer in both print statements.
Yes. So this is not concatenation. Why are you comparing this with this? Means see, this is not concatenation. Here we don't need this to be string.
In second print it is doing concatenation now.
Exactly. Now here we want
How
only string. What? Which thing?
how
See
you said in second it is concatenation?
this symbol plus,
Okay, okay, you are giving plus symbol to that plus. Okay, okay.
right? So since I'm
So you
using
should
this,
convert integer into strings now.
hmm,
Okay, str of A and str of B.
I
Str
have
of A
to,
plus B.
yes, I have to do this for every integer value. So if you will be using a in longer code, then it will make some problem for you. So that so you should uh, clear your concept with us. I'm sorry that I'm using this short code to clear your concept. Okay. So now here you see that it is working fine. 5 plus 7 equals to 2. Just a
Uh,
problem because of this space bar that you can fix by putting the space bar. Okay. So the
okay.
value is same. Like no, you are not getting error now. Like you can use this plus now, right? This is the concept where you say you are using concatenation. Okay. Clear?
Uh,
Yes. So if that is clear, so let us move on our next topic, that is your numeric input and conversion. Okay, so you can input on a number, any numeric value. Okay, then if you want to perform any computation or any conversion, then you have to convert it into integer, right? Because the input was string. And now here you are saying that print, suppose say you will be saying that you will be next, you will be itna years old next. Suppose I say 34, suppose I give my age, suppose say I 21, so it will give me on the output you will be 20 age plus 2, 22 years old next year,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I think here there would be no confusion.
I am waiting. Yeah,
Okay,
no.
okay.
If I want to write like normal statement like which I sent,
Hmm.
again how can I write?
You
You
can
will
write,
be
it will be just tell me, I will tell you where is the problem. Yeah,
you will
try to tell,
be
just tell.
comma age plus one.
You will be,
You will
you
be
will be
X
in
year old
brackets,
next year.
brackets or not?
No, no, just statement.
You will be in brackets.
Huh?
Yes,
In
so
the book.
you will be bracket close.
Uh,
Now
colon or nothing. Comma age plus one.
comma age plus 1, correct.
It will come answer.
Answer will come. Now how you will write years old next year?
That
Tell,
I don't know.
you can do that, try. Simple, no? You just have to write comma and then write the string years
Okay.
old.
I will get the answer.
Yes, you will definitely get the answer. 4, you will be next, you will 5 years
Okay.
old next year.
Okay.
Fine. So you
Hmm.
may try this on your own, like you may try to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
with it. Okay.
Uh,
Yes. So now here comes the split function. Okay.
okay.
Here this is simple. Here this is your variable string.
Hmm.
Inside this string you
Hmm.
have a function, like this comes inside your string, right? So you write your variable that contain your string, and here you can pass dot split, and this dot split will basically convert all the basically divide all the elements from the space bar,
Okay.
and it will display you. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. So this will be simple, like you can predict the output. Can you please tell me the output, what should be the output?
Yeah. Hello, comma world one word. Then
Hmm.
DFGS other word.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so these are, remember
Hmm.
this is a list, this gives you
Hmm.
a list, and here you have two elements. This is your first element is 0 index, this is your 2 element. Okay, with 1 index.
Yeah. Hmm.
And now suppose you have some values. Now you don't want the first element to be hello world, you
Hmm.
want it to be splitted with o, like wherever there will be your o, you want it
Hmm.
to be split from there. Like in the first it will be
Like
h e
hell.
hell,
Comma.
yes, hell
Hmm.
comma this comma w, after that will be
Comma
the
RLD.
rold, this whole. How you can do
Okay.
that?
Split bracket O in quote. Huh?
Exactly. So there, here comes your delimiter. Okay, so split
Delimiter
accepts,
means
yeah, so splits accepts your any specified delimiter as a parameter. Delimiter is your any character or your any yeah, so this is your character, right? Comma is your character, or your any alphabet or your any particular value, and it will try to split on that, on the basis of that thing. Okay, suppose I give it as a o, and if I run this, it took that hell, the first element, then comma w at the second element,
Mhm. Okay.
rld this complete as a third element. Okay,
Okay.
so in this split you can pass your this as a uh, parameter, this delimiter as a parameter. Okay,
Okay.
so let's keep this for today's class, it's too late. Okay,
Okay.
then we will try to convert this whole we are having some example like a simple calculator program and a Fahrenheit to Celsius converter. We will use this concept and we will try to cover this and start with the variables and operators on the next class. Okay, any
Okay.
confusion, doubt, question?
No. Send me this Jupyter.
Okay.